Good day, everyone. Before flying the drone, it is always recommended that you define a mission or have a mission plan before actually flying the drone. This actually helps a lot, especially in understanding where your drone might stall or the kind of maneuvers that you need to carry out, or even where you need to land. The success of a UAV campaign is to a very large extent dependent on pre flight planning. UAVs normally come with mission planner applications that can make their steps relatively easy. This stage allows you to plan the whole flight mission by selecting and defining important parameters required for a successful campaign. Gaining a better understanding of these parameters will help you make the best decisions. This process has become now a requirement set by the DGCA where you share your flight plan with the DGCA to get the NPNT approval. But what is a mission and what does the planning comprise of? Our today's lecture will focus on understanding what a mission is and how do you plan for a mission. Let's look at it in much more details in our upcoming slides. The mission definition aims at improving planning efficiency with respect to state-of-the-art waypoint-based techniques using high-level mission definition primitives and linking them with realistic flight models to simulate the inspection in advance. It also provides the flight scripts and measurements plans which can be executed by commercial drone. The definition of the mission is often done through an on-the-field meeting where the client explains the goals of flights to the pilot, usually with the aid of a map, and they agree on a plan. From the point of view of a pilot, it is quite often hard to follow a not well-defined flight. Inspecting an area or covering a field without an accurate estimation of the time of flight and without real-time feedback on the quality of the mission implementation. Once the user has defined a mission, it is forwarded to the mission calculation engine, which is in charge of executing the appropriate calculations to obtain a compatible flight plan and predict a compatible trajectory associated with that mission. A flight plan is a time-ordered list of orders that a drone has to complete to fulfill the designed mission. Let us take off, go to a waypoint, then hover to take a picture, then I reach a second waypoint, then hover again to take a picture, finally land. While a trajectory is defined through the time-sampled dynamic state variation of the drone along time. This trajectory is predicted taking into account the orders in the flight plan and the model of the dynamic behavior of the drone. Once both flight plan and trajectory are calculated, they may be represented in the system interface so the user can analyze them, check them during the duration of the flight, and even reproduce a simulation of the drone flight in a 3D simulated environment to check its safety and efficiency. Once the flight plan is calculated and accepted, it is translated to a file type that the drone flight control system, that is the autopilot, can understand. This file is sent to the drone or the control app. Additionally, detailed instructions on the measurement process to be performed by the drone sensors are forwarded to the drone so that the measurement processes are performed in sync with the flight operation. Those instructions and the corresponding flight plan form the complete measurement plan of the mission. To implement the flight, the drone carries out the mission that has been defined and implemented following a trajectory ideally similar to the predicted trajectory. Pictures, thermal images, videos, or other measures are taken according to the measurement plan. As it is evident, the aforementioned system, if correctly implemented, may enable to take advantage of the drone as a sensing tool in an application-oriented way much more effectively than through manual operation of the pilot and a camera sensor operations in the field. Flight plan also involves defining the mission area. This is the first and obvious task to perform. The area over which images are intended to be taken should be known and well defined. It may be necessary to have this area in the Geographic Information System (GIS) as a polygon layer. This will later help you in determining the number of flight lines necessary to cover your mission area. It is possible to have an area of interest that is too big for the UAV to image in a single flight. UAVs operate with batteries, so the lifespan of the battery determines how long it can stay in the sky, and for that matter, the area it can cover before it runs out of battery. In such cases, One can cover the whole study area by making multiple flights using 2 or 3 UAVs in the overlapping manner. Alternatively, the study area can be divided into different flight areas or mission areas and imaged. The figure shown in the slide is an example of a mission planner interface which enables you to plan your flights. It is absolutely possible to do all these in the comfort of your home just before you head to the field. These parameters include identification and specification of takeoff and landing sites, flying height, direction and speed, number of flight lines overlap, etc. These parameters have an influence on the eventual images and the overall flight campaign. It is therefore important to appreciate what goes into each of these parameters and what you need to watch out when you are selecting them. There are various softwares which provide flight planning tools. Students are requested to go through those softwares so as to understand them. The list is as follows: AirMap, Pix4D, Drone Deploy, Propeller Aero, Raptor Maps, Precision Flight, and Cover Drone FlySafe. To summarize the lecture, we understood about what a mission actually defined as and what a flight plan is. We also understood the importance of flight plan from the above chapter. Thank you very much.